Ambassador, we still don't have a U.S. ambassador to South Korea. We have just heard that the U.S. Special Envoy for North Korea, Joseph Yoon, is stepping down. How will U.S. negotiators stack up with North Korean negotiators who've been on the job for decades?
Well, indeed, it's a problem. I mean, any new U.S. negotiator has a lot of briefing books to read, but I suspect President Trump does as well. So I think the issue is they're going to have to put together that team very quickly and figure out what it is they want to accomplish with this extraordinary summit. I mean, in 4 years of dealing with this problem, I never had a day like we've had in the last 24 hours.
Exactly. When you were dealing with the North Koreans under President George W. Bush, why did the president never meet with Kim Jong-il, as have none of the other past U.S. presidents?
Well, I think the president, as well as past U.S. presidents, have understood their role to be a closer. That is, once you get the president involved, that should be it. You don't want the president involved in the sort of middle of the game. You want the president to end the game. And so I think understandably, no president wanted to step forward because there was no sign that we were at the end of the game. Now, President Trump seems to want to roll the dice here. He thinks he can. He thinks he has enough to work with. But of course, those of us who've dealt with it before remember that in September 2005, the North Koreans agreed to do away with all their weapons, and then still 3 years later, we were still trying to work out a verification regime, which we were not able to get. So there are a lot of problems in dealing with the North Koreans, and I think even more important than the president is the president's staff and whether they can kind of put something together that will make sense. It has the president's meeting as part of a process.